In this video we're going to look at Ranellidae, Personidae and Bursidae. So most of them are in the Ranellidae group, such as everything in this drawer. There's some lovely shells in here. I love this complex here. Hepaticum, Rabeculum, Aqualatus, Intermedium. There's a very large butyl intermedium there. Lovely Ratussa there, Exile there. Those beautiful shells with the long canals. Just looking at the name, of course, Succincta. Some lovely ones there. A couple I collected myself down here. Pillaria, quite a few specimens there. One very large one there, 117 millimeters. Ratussum or cingulata, I should say. And a couple here's an interesting one of Sydney. Triton Magellanicus. I remember in the 70s they started trawling those in large numbers. So up until then they were very rare, just the occasional specimen would be washed up on a beach because they're very deep water. And suddenly in the 70s they were available, very readily available. All right, now in the next drawer, a lot of the larger specimens are here. Of course, the largest Ranellidae is Geronia tritonus. And I'll just go over here to show a few there. My largest one there is 42 centimeters. They grow to quite readily up to 45, larger than that, since just 50 is not common, and I believe they can also get as large as 60 centimeters, which is very rare. But it seems like 40 to 45 is usually the standard large specimens we get. Lots to comment on here. Parthon over here, excuse my pronunciation of that. They're worldwide. All the ones I've got there are from Australia. The largest one there is 14 centimeters. Spranguli, that particular specimen there is 15 centimeters. I haven't cleaned off the peristotum there, which is pretty obvious. Then over here we've got lots of Rubicundums. They're shells you get on the east coast, southeast coast of Australia. And then there's a few in there, Lambus there from South Africa. And another Lambus from South Africa down here, lovely orange one. And here we have two shells from Brazil, Variegator. This one is from the estuary of the Amazon, and this one is from coral reefs in Brazil. And back to the Tritonus, that particular one I found in Queensland. And one over here I found in Papua New Guinea. Both of those dead collected. The others are all live collected and from the Philippines. And now for the next drawer. Lots of smaller ones here. A lot of Personidae, or what I know as Distorsio. Apollon shells, they're beautiful. That large one there's just on 8 centimeters. These are locally collected ones over the years. One of my favourite are the Distorsios there, and the anus. Some Philippine specimens there. There's one from Western Australia. And now we'll look at Bursidae. We'll just have a scroll down to see what's there. And I'll point out a few interesting shells. Lovely ones with the spines. Here, Fernandesite, obviously a beached, worn specimen, but I can say I've got a specimen of that because they're very expensive when it comes to purchasing gem specimens. And the same with Condita, which I do not have a sample of here. Now if we look at the larger specimens, Bubbo there, Bubbo there. They grow to, well, the largest one I've got there is 20 centimeters. There we've got Buffo, just smaller shell, but very distinguishable by its red interior. Now an interesting one here is Tenia granosa. Over there we have them from the Philippines. And here I have 2 specimens from Northwest Cape. Oh, sorry, yeah. Northwestern Australia. Oh, sorry, actually RFUSC, sorry. So I'm not sure if that's Tenia granosa, RFUSC, deep water, trawled a couple of years ago. Rebetta is another popular one with the lovely interior there. Then you got these beautiful ones, very bright red. Oh, very large specimen there of Pyrolagons. So there's my Bursidae.